Hey, everyone, and welcome to the Flophouse. I'm Dan McCoy.
I'm Stuart Wellington.
And I'm Elliot Kalin.
We all did it. We all said our names funny. Hey, this is a Flophouse mini.
Elliot sang bass. Dan sang tenor, treble. What is it?
Yeah.
Tenor. I don't remember.
Tenor,
Look, Jewish people don't know that song. Anyway, moving on.
I don't think anyone knows that song anymore, although it's referenced on this show frequently for some reason.
Lost the time.
This is the Flophouse podcast, a podcast that is often about bad movies. We watch them, then we talk about them. But every other week, we do these minis where it's kind of more freeform, and I'm in charge this time. Me, Dan McCoy. And
Danny's in the driver's seat.
Driver Danny.
We are...
Comes with all you see here.
Yep. We are entering the month of June. And I know my co-hosts love it when I bring it up. My birthday is in June. That's my birth month. I've referred to this before on the
You're
show.
Gemini, right?
Gemini, that's right.
Gemini on the holograms
makes
and I.
sense.
Yeah.
How so, Stuart? You're the astrologist here. You're let's
Well, you were
dive
born
into
in
this.
June, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's you got there's kind of two sides to Dan. There's the outgoing side and the side that just wants to cuddle up and stay inside.
Yeah. Yeah, that is also called being a human being. Yeah, sure.
No, it's only
I mean, we
people
all
who
wear
are
a
born
mask.
in
Some
June.
are lace and
Sounds
some
like
are leather.
real fire sign energy, Elliot. What's your sign?
Sagittarius. Is that a fire sign?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh.
Oh wow. Well, I guess that proves it. Anyway,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's real, folks.
Okay, boys, round them up.
so back to the
What, the planets? The steward goes, oh, we got what we need, boys. Swarm. And all the planets get rounded up and thrown in jail.
back to the conceit of this mini, though. I've referenced this before on the show that
That's your birthday coming up. Yes, yeah.
When I was growing up, my parents rarely took us out to the movies. Too expensive. At a certain point, though, all I wanted...
Unlike nowadays.
Yeah, now when they're just giving movies away for free.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, my parents did sort of claw their way up from lower middle class to upper middle class over the years. I saw it in the foods that I was fed when I was young versus how we eat now. But anyway...
when they started serving you beef instead of whole grade blorp.
Government blorp. This point is...
I don't know why my tax dollars are going to buying government blorp for some poor people.
Point is...
It should be going for bombing poor people in other countries.
At a certain point, all I wanted to do for my birthday was to go see a movie. And sometimes this was the party that I had. You know, like my parents would take me and a few friends to a movie. I think a couple times it was just me. But I am going to quiz you on some of these movies that I recall being my birthday movies.
Wow. Okay. Because you would think a birthday movie would be like a big release. Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to take Dan to see a great movie.
Out
he's
of
gonna remember forever.
Africa.
Well, I chose what movie we were going to see. I was like, this is the one that I want to see. And my memory is not the most reliable, but to the best of my knowledge, these are all movies that I saw in the theater because it was my birthday pick. And
nobody look them up and find out that two came out in the same year. Don't Columbo Dan on this. We don't need to. Yeah.
So this is structured somewhat like a game. I'm going to see if you guys can guess the movie from information I give you about each of these pictures.
Out of Africa.
And then, nope, none of them were out of it. I still haven't seen Out of Africa.
Someday we will have to do Out of Africa. None of us have seen it, right? And I refuse to
No,
believe
we
it
haven't
exists.
seen it, yeah.
There's no way it's a real movie,
And it
even
was
though it
a
won Best
big
Picture.
hit.
A huge
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, I feel like aren't we going to do like best picture winners that we've never seen or
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit?
Maybe that'll be our flop TV. We got a lot of good ideas for flop TV for its ones.
And
we should start talking about that
We got to set
off
a
mic.
meeting about
Yeah,
that.
'cause if we're going to do it, we got to schedule it, yeah.
Listeners, write in and tell us to set a meeting.
Get into our Google Calendar and put it on.
Listeners, we don't want to use AI, so we need you as our agents that do these
Yeah.
things for us, yeah.
I'm going to see whether you can guess the movie, but then I want you guys to discuss whether these movies were birthday worthy. If you only got to see
What
a couple of movies a year, would these be films worth spending your birthday chit on? So,
So you're like Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You get one piece of chocolate a year on your
Yeah.
birthday, but it's a movie.
yeah, although
I bet the gold makes the movie taste bad.
I got to admit, this is how I remember growing up being. But then I was like looking at movies that were released in the same zone, and I'm like, oh, but I also saw that one. I'm pretty sure in the theater. So occasionally, like there were actually.
Maybe I didn't grow up in a house underneath the Coney Island Cyclone roller
Yeah, it's
coaster.
possible.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, so here's the first picture. It's from 1988, and the first bit of information I'll give you is the actor who plays the title character
Title
of
character.
this 1988 film gets third build. He's
Uncle Buck.
that would be wild.
There's no way.
John
John
Candy
Candy's getting third billing in Uncle Buck. Who else is in the movie?
After
Kieran
a couple
Culkin?
of kids,
Or
yeah,
is Macaulay Culkin? Which Culkin is in that? Yeah.
it's a Culkin. Maybe this
That
will
when they're
help.
born, they go, it's a Culkin.
Maybe this IMDb goof will help narrow things
Is it
down.
The Adventures
please.
of Ford Fairlane? No, that was later, right?
This goof points out that unless genetics work in a special way for the title character's species, he and his mate, both blue-eyed, could not give birth to brown-eyed children. So that's a big genetics goof that this picture made.
Huge. So we know someone is of a different.
Is
of
it Babe?
Oh, is it Howard the Duck?
I don't believe that Howard the Duck had a child in the film. Howard
He
the
did
Duck.
in my unofficial sequel, Howard 2.
Yeah.
Now,
He
Howard's
practices
the Ducks.
the act that would lead to children.
That's true, yeah. Let's see.
No, I
I'm going to
Is
need
it
one
a
more
dog
clue.
movie?
Here's
is it Beethoven?
a dog movie. It's not a dog picture. This one might give it away. Young Dan was interested in this movie because he saw a making of that highlighted its new for the time and groundbreaking morphing special effects. There's a big morphing scene at the end of this movie. If you don't get it from this, the last one's a gimme.
Okay, well, wait. Give us a moment. I remember
Yeah.
when morphing was. Everybody's morphing these days.
Everyone's
Yeah,
morphing these days. That's a video that I didn't even see. I know it as a reference that you make to a video that they used to watch at the Daily Show.
We used to watch The Daily Show. There was a I forget what stand-up comic it was, but he'd do impressions of presidents, and he decided to morph together all these different presidents. And he would just start. And the reason we watched is because his intro was so forced. He goes, "Everybody's morphing these days." So I thought, what if I morphed the presidents together? So we just walk around saying everybody's morphing these days.
And then when Morbius came out, we were like, everybody's morbid these days.
Everybody's morbid these days. Everybody's Norbit these days. So
Especially
wait,
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, for sure. So it's something where something morphs or someone morphs. There's
What
another
year?
species.
What year?
1988.
1988. And I know when you say it, I'll be like, oh, right. The title character is the third build actor. So it's
And
not,
this is
so
one.
there are bigger names in it than the title character.
Not that this will help you, but this is the one that I'm more doubtful about. Like, was this my birthday movie? I saw it, but I did see it in the theater. So, let me just
I'm
move on
stumped.
to the last one.
It's not Teen Wolf 2.
The last one's going to give it to you, I believe. Young Dan had a big crush on the female lead in this movie,
That does not help.
Joanne Whaley.
Oh.
Joanne Whaley.
I don't think this is as big a gimme as you think it is, Dan.
She used to be known as Joanne Whaley Kilmer. Someone who might also have been in this picture that involves new morphing effects. Yeah.
The Saint.
Yeah. All right. Well, how about this? George Lucas produced it.
Howard the Duck.
No,
It's
this
Real Genius?
this picture is
Radioland
titled
Murders.
Willow.
Oh, Willow.
Oh, there is
Warwick
morphing.
Davis was third
There's
build
morphing.
for
That's right.
Oh,
Willow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there were other gimme clues you could have
Wait.
given us that would have made it a little easier. For
He
I
me.
married
gave you the
Saoirse?
name of the female lead. What?
He married Sorsha?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Willow. Okay.
So before we decide whether this movie was birthday worthy, I did look up what other films were in release at the time. We have Red Heat, Big,
Fuck yeah.
The Great Outdoors, Crocodile Dundee 2, Big Business, Bull Durham, Funny Farm, Rambo 3, and The Presidio.
Jesus
Should I
Christ,
have gone
spoiled
to
for
see
choice.
The Presidio instead?
Well, that last one I think you made up, but all the others, woo,
Wow. Yeah.
cinema.
You don't remember
surprised you
Mark
didn't go see
Harmon and The
Big.
Presidio?
Big was such a huge movie.
Yeah, Big was
I know,
I
didn't-
saw Big in the theaters, and I think I was 7 years old.
I
or
didn't
6
see
years
it
old.
until VHS, and I think I was interested in Willow because I didn't, I had
Well, it's
not,
a big fantasy movie.
I
yeah,
had
why
not
not? Yeah.
yet learned that George Lucas producing something was a bad sign rather than a good.
Yeah.
I was like, Star Wars, George Lucas. I want to see Willow.
And Raiders of the Lost Ark he produced. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know. But
I definitely, my uncle took me to that, and I guess what, loved it. But you didn't want to go see The Great Outdoors to see the on-screen debut of Annette Bening.
Really?
Yeah, that's her first movie.
Did she play the bear?
no, she's
Yes.
that big steak.
Oh, okay.
She was in the makeup chair for 40 hours. Yeah.
Which
yeah,
was
but-
the one where the guys eat testicles? Is that Funny Farm
That's Funny
or
Farm.
Great
That's
Outdoors?
Funny
Yeah.
where he keeps eating them, and then then he's going to break the record. He's breaking the record. Of how many, and he goes, and then it turns out they're sheep balls or something like that.
4 stars from Roger Ebert. Funny Farm. He loved Funny Farm.
Loved it.
There's some funny stuff in Funny Farm.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the title.
It's right there. It's not called Serious Farm. It's not
Yeah.
Cold Comfort Farm.
I mean, knowing what I know now,
which is also a funny movie. But
knowing what I know now, I would have chosen Big out of these pictures. Willow.
I mean, as a kid, 1,000% I would have picked Willow. You were also like a year or two older than me, so you should have been past Willow time.
our mutual friend John Holt, when he worked in a video store, they had the Willow test, which was if people were asking whether a movie was good or not, they compared it to Willow. They're like, "Oh, that's a little bit better than Willow," or like, "That's worse than Willow." And it was sort of like on the idea that Willow was like the lowest movie that you could plausibly recommend. Like,
yeah.
it's like funny. Willow
I
is
mean,
one of those
Val,
movies
Val
where
Kilmer's performance in that movie is like kind of incredible. That he is like
he's great. in it.
he's so good at it.
I have to admit, I saw Willow as a kid. I really don't remember it very well, and I maybe should rewatch it again sometime. But I don't know. It's so I can't accurately judge it.
Let's move on to.
I hope you don't get too scared by all that morphing tech.
I know the morphing will really throw me off. Yeah. Well, it's
let's-
like I just showed my younger son Labyrinth. He had never seen it before.
Oh,
and,
sick.
And I remember as a kid seeing that and thinking that CGI owl in the opening credits looked amazing. And watching it now, I'm like, this is the worst thing in the movie. Is this, other than some of the songs, this is the worst thing in the movie. Is this owl?
What?
Let's
We'll
move
talk
on
about
to
it later, Stu.
the next movie. There's this is like a 7-year span, so there's not too many of these. But
Sure. Yeah.
this next movie, the first thing I'll say about it is
Willow.
the German dub of this 1989 film
89.
changes the name of the baby from Oscar to Donald.
Oh, this is 3 minutes. No, this is Ghostbusters 2.
This is Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
Elliot got it right away. I was gonna just so we have more content, I will say that the other clues were gonna be it contains cameos from Cheech Marin, Ben Stein, Chloe Webb, and Bobby Brown.
Mm-hmm.
There's a goof listed here. The camera that
Not from Carpathia, actually, but from Bohemia.
the camera that Venkman, obviously I would have said name redacted, but the camera
Yeah.
that Venkman uses to take pictures of the painting, a Brooks Very Wide, would not be appropriate for this kind of photo shoot, even though the description of the camera says, when used properly, it's great. It's very sharp at every aperture. There are no distortion, and there are no ghosts.
Oh.
And of course, that Elliot's boss is in this movie in a small part.
Yes, yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's as soon as you said he's 89, baby's named Oscar. Yeah, Ghostbusters 2. Yeah.
A classic, the Scolari brothers.
Yeah, I gave him the chair.
Yeah.
The movie that introduced me to the actor Harris Yulin, yes. It always has a place in my heart. Yeah.
A movie that even as, I'm fond of this movie. Like, there's good stuff in it. But even as a kid watching it for the first time, the only thing I remember really making me laugh in it is when the guy says, it's like, well, it's like it's my favorite show. That and Bassmasters. Bassmasters is a fishing show.
It's a fishing. He goes, I know Bassmasters.
I know Bassmasters.
That's what I mean. I saw that. I was the right age to see that in the theaters and love it. I loved that movie when I saw it in
I was
theaters.
crazy
And
about
adults were like, it's not that good. And I was like, shut your mouth. And now when I watch it, I'm like, yeah, it's not as good as the first Ghostbusters, but I still enjoy it.
And here's where I get a little confused about my own memories because the other movies at the time, the first one listed, this was second at the box office, and it had been out for 30. I don't know whether it was 30 days or 30 weeks, but
30 weeks seems too
30
much
weeks
for it to be
seems crazy.
second
It must
at
have
the
been 30
box
days.
office. Yeah.
The second place is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which I also saw in the theater. So, but we also have Dead Poet Society, Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, See No Evil, Hear No Evil,
Oof.
Field of Dreams, No Holds Barred, and Roadhouse.
Oh, wow.
We used to have it so good, guys.
We did. I mean, I
How
think
many weeks
Ghostbusters
was Roadhouse in theaters?
Well, I don't know. I don't think
the
it's probably
thing
not
is,
weeks.
back then, movies were in, like you could say like, oh, Indiana Jones was also in theaters at the same time. Movies were just in theaters longer back then.
Yeah.
Like the runs were longer. You could have movies would close in one theater and open in another theater sometimes. Still, like it was.
Yeah.
It's conceivable that those movies you would have seen them both in theaters, maybe even a month or two apart. For a
No,
big
it
movie.
must have been. There's no way we would have gone out and seen them like back to back. But
I would say Ghostbusters 2 is eminently birthdayable when you're
Okay.
young. Yeah.
you didn't really weigh in on Willow. I don't think whether you officially thought that was a
You want my official?
Birthday
Yeah,
worthy.
sure. Why not? Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
Why
again,
not go see it?
I don't remember the movie, but I think a big fantasy film that I think it totally. Yeah, let's go see that for your birthday. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly if I hadn't seen Indiana Jones, I would pick that one. But Ghostbusters 2, I remember having a good time, even though I was
Also,
like, this
there's-
is a mild disappointment to me as a big Ghostbusters.
It's just hard.
Also-
that first Ghostbusters is a miracle. That first
Yeah.
Ghostbusters is so magical. Yeah.
Also part of the birthdayable means that you are also getting your parents to go see a thing they might normally not see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So Willow fits that bill perfectly to me, and Ghostbusters 2 to some extent as well.
Yeah, although my dad was a Bill Murray fan, so I think he probably was like,
But mostly
let's
because of
take
the
kids
Razor's
to see.
Edge, stuff like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Here's one that I think Elliot's going to get immediately, but
Never
we'll
know.
see. I started out with with an absurd clue
But
because
this
of
is
that.
the perverse part of me, even if I know it now, wants to say that I don't know it, but I may not know it at all. Yeah.
In this 1990 movie, one goof tells us that the stockings of the lead actress keep changing color. So that's just, in case you noticed it, a movie that I thought Elliot would be so intimately familiar with that I'd start off on hard mode.
1990 movie.
Yeah.
The stockings of the lead actress keep changing color.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it intimately enough, I guess.
Here's something that'll heat things up.
It really makes me
Yep.
look better after I knew a movie just from the name of the baby that was in it. But
When the redacted store pots and pans of steel in the microwave, they turn it on and it explodes. There may be
Oh.
sparks and
Well,
smoke,
this is
but a
Gremlins
microwave.
2. Yeah, this is Gremlins 2, the new batch. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, that's
When the goofy one, I forgot his name, was going, ho, 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 and just throwing them in there. You
Yep.
know?
And this
Is
is
that Lenny?
Lenny. Yeah, that's Lenny. That's
George
right,
and
yeah.
Lenny?
George is the other one, yeah.
I threw this in just as an extra because I knew you would get it by this point. This is a little trivia. The only adults the gremlins don't attack are Grandpa Fred and Mr. Katsuji. And Grandpa Fred doesn't seem scared of the gremlins. This would have been
He interviews one of them live on television.
Yeah, this would have been partially explained had a deleted scene been kept. In this scene, Grandpa Fred initially thinks that the gremlins are some puppets introduced by his studio and carries on presenting. He improvises and presents his show as Grandpa Fred and his friends, which the gremlins like and turn to face the camera alongside him.
Oh, I mean, I it's too bad they didn't keep that in because otherwise, I always wondered that because Gremlins 2 is such a such a tight puzzle box.
Yeah, all the logic tracks.
Such a logically
Yeah,
rational
when I was
movie.
watching the movie, I was like, this one thing doesn't make sense.
Now, I know
What is
in
this
this-
for, Gremlin?
In this movie, Leonard Maltin reviews the first movie, and then the Gremlins kill him for doing it. I buy that. That's believable. Oh, I love that movie so much.
Hulk Hogan stops the Gremlins.
Now,
from
when I
ruining-
saw it, Hulk Hogan was not in the theater with me, and yet the Gremlins continued to play the movie anyway.
Yeah.
When the theater usher is clearly independent filmmaker Paul Bartel, and yet,
Clearly, this movie was birthday worthy. But let's just for fun, I'll tell you what else was in the theater around this time. We had Dick Tracy, RoboCop 2, Total Recall, Another 48 Hours, The Forgotten Picture, Betsy's Wedding, Back
Forgotten
to
by
the Future
Me.
Part 3, Pretty Woman, Bird on a Wire, and The Adventures of Milo and Otis.
oh, oof, that's a
You
rough
should
one.
have taken your ass to Milo and Otis.
Yeah, because you like to see pets killed right off camera.
What are those adventures? What are they?
Have you never seen The Adventures of Milo and Otis?
I never saw it.
Oh.
I was not a fan of the genre of like real animals are on an adventure.
Yeah.
That was sort of
Man,
You're like Homeward Bound, go wherever you want. I don't care.
There's
Yeah.
some good movies in there. You got some
Yeah.
Total Recall.
yeah.
et
No, I
cetera.
mean
Et cetera, and other et al.
no, I mean like there are the other ones are less appropriate to my age at the time.
Yeah. But of course, yeah, I think we can all get Gremlins 2 as a movie that should be watched by everyone on every birthday.
that's a birthday
should be-
movie this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, a national. There should be a national holiday where we all just watch Gremlins too.
I would love it. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
well
sure
here's
there's people who don't like Gremlins too, but I don't want to know those people.
No, I do not want to know those people. Yeah.
I'm just sad for them, honestly.
Yeah, like
They're
what do you
missing
get
out.
joy from?
Yeah.
Okay. Birthday movies.
Well, is this batch not new enough for you? Is that your problem?
Yeah.
So birthday movies. So this is 1991. we're
I just
gauging
like
now,
it
right?
when a new Skyrise that's high tech doesn't have problems with it.
Yes, Elliot, you have caught on to the pattern. I am going chronologically.
Okay.
Did I say Skyrise?
The Shadow.
Okay.
Yeah. This 1991 picture,
So not The Shadow. All right.
the woman
be.
playing the mother is only 10 years older than the actress playing her daughter. Again, starting off on hard mode.
Yeah.
Not
so there's a
necessarily
woman,
because you'll know it, but because there was a lack of material for this one.
there's a woman and her daughter. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, just
Ooh,
keep that in the back. Keep that in your back pocket.
Mommy Dearest.
Yeah, It's, I went to see a rep screening of Mommy Dearest on my birthday because I was a young John Waters.
Oh, you wish.
So, okay, here's a goof. Here's a goof about this movie.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
One cannot make any sound when choking because the foreign body, in this case, the piece of meat, is stuck in the trachea, which is the air pipe. So
Invisible
air
Maniac?
cannot go out. Hence, choking to death is silent. So that's a real big goof.
So someone chokes on some meat, but they're
Someone
making
chokes on some
sounds.
meat.
I mean, that's true. If you think someone's choking, if you ask them, "Are you choking?" and they can say yes, they're not technically choking, right? Like they should. If they can't answer, then they are choking. Yeah, that's just a little helpful
That's a
hint
little-
from Surgeon General, Flophouse Surgeon General Ellie Kalin.
PSA.
Yeah, Dan is the Flophouse Postmaster General, and Stuart
Yeah.
is the Flophouse Party General.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Okay,
you have
go
any
on.
guests.
I think you're gonna have to go on to the next one. Stuart,
Okay.
do you have any ideas?
These are tough.
Yeah, these
this
are
is
tough.
a tougher
It's
one.
almost like he's making it difficult for us.
The actor who played the title character gave an interview to Entertainment Weekly.
Uncle
where
Buck.
Where
Out of Africa.
it's not Uncle Buck, where he stated that he and his co-lead, quote, didn't get along in the movie particularly, but it worked for the movie. I mean, I drove him nuts, and he encouraged me to drive him nuts.
What about Bob?
What
It
about
is
Bob?
What About Bob?
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew,
I was going to
pew.
say Dutch.
I'm gonna give you this last goof because I find it funny.
Yeah.
When
The title question is never answered.
yeah. When Richard Dreyfuss's character breaks into the store to get a weapon to kill Bob, he rejects a gun as, quote, too messy. However, the explosives he picks likely would have been just as messy, if not more.
Got him.
Good goof.
Solid goof. Solid goof.
Goof.
Yeah, where were the screenwriters on that one?
Yeah, I got to fact check that. The other movies in release, and again,
What About Bob is another one I remember very little about, even though it was one we watched multiple times when I was a kid.
so the other movies in release, and I might have even gotten this one wrong because I also saw Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves in the theater.
That's a birthday movie.
Yeah, for sure.
It may have been my birthday movie. I don't know. City Slickers, Dying Young, The Rocketeer, Backdraft,
Oh,
Jungle
the Rocketeer.
Fever.
Wow.
Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's dead. Babysitter's dead.
The Baby City is dead.
City.
Don't tell Mom, Baby City has been destroyed. It's been
God,
wiped
Phillips
out.
stepped on the Baby City.
Oh no! It had so many years left as a city.
What's a town but a baby city, guys?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Soap Dish, Thelma and Louise. I just remember.
Wow, talk about two movies that would not be an interesting double feature.
This little kid wasn't watching Thelma and Louise.
It may have
But then,
been
like Soap Dish, I saw in the theaters when I
That's
was this in
wild.
'91. I must have been 9 or 10 years old. Why did I see this?
What did you
definitely
make of that movie?
I did not understand it at all. Pretty much.
I could be wrong, but I very much feel like I saw Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves either at my birthday or someone else's birthday.
Probably. I definitely
That
saw it at
is
someone
a-
else's birthday.
That is a birthday.
It's a
movie.
quintessential birthday
That is
movie.
like not to be like women or people of all genders can enjoy Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, but that is a very like young boy birthday movie pick. Look,
It's got laughs. It's got action.
Now, I will say, I keep saying, I saw this thing in the theater. I should point out, not to lord my economic stability over Dan's as a kid, but my family was the exact opposite, where we went to see everything. Like, we were constantly going to the movies as a family. So I saw so much stuff where I'm like, why did I go see that in the theaters? Oh,
Yeah.
my family just was going to the movies. And so that's why I saw Soap Dish in the theater, having no interest in it, not understanding it, not liking it, So.
Well, would you say What About Bob is birthday worthy? Because I remember this one sticks in my head because as a child, at least, I was very disappointed in What About Bob because it was not the Bill Murray character that I liked.
Yes,
I liked
it's a
the
different kind of Bill Murray.
cool, above it Bill Murray who is like quipping on the side. I didn't like this guy who's being an irritant and ruining a man's life. I found that very stressful.
But I could see you being like, oh, I want to see the new Bill Murray movie for my birthday. Like, that
Yeah.
makes perfect sense to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. And,
And
you
you're
love
like,
the drive.
my dad likes Bill Murray, so I want to take him to this.
Yeah, I want to do something nice for my dad. That was
Part of the
definitely
reason we watched this,
foremost in my mind as a child.
this was the period. I mean, that's very sweet. This was the period when my dad looked the most like Richard Dreyfuss in his life. There was a period where the family joke was, oh, Richard Dreyfuss is actually my dad, like under an assumed name because they looked so similar at the time. And this was What About Bob is the peak of, if you want to know what my dad looked like in 1991, watch What About Bob and look at Richard Dreyfuss.
So did you enjoy seeing your dad driven mad?
Who wouldn't? I feel like you're the opposite. You wanted to make your dad happy, and I was like, how do I drive him to the brink of madness? Can I play with madness in regards to my dad?
Yeah.
International Waters is back, baby. Do you like fun, silly conversations? Do you like fun, silly games? We got them both. And it's on International Waters. I am the host, Dave Holmes. This is a panel show that pits American and British comics against each other in a lively and hilarious competition. What is Gentleman's Relish? Who is Bagpuss? Why is the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile so emotionally resonant? And why doesn't American cheese have its own anthem? Get the answers and be left with numerous questions about that and so much more nonsense and or codswallop twice a month here on International Waters. You can catch International Waters on MaximumFun.org or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Alexis.
Hey, Ella.
What animal has the most teeth?
I would guess a shark.
A snail.
No, snails don't have teeth.
They have thousands and they are freaky looking.
No, I don't want that to be true. Okay. Did you know that the hippocampus in your brain is named after the half-horse, half-fish sea creature found in Greek mythology?
I didn't know that, but we're meant to be doing animal trivia and hippocampus isn't a real animal.
Well, that doesn't matter on Comfort Creatures.
You're right, it doesn't matter at all.
Comfort Creatures is a cozy show for lovers of animals of all shapes and sizes, real and unreal.
If that sounds like your cup of tea, then join us every Thursday for new episodes on MaximumFun.org.
I'm just going to take a moment to tell you about some of our sponsors. The Flophouse is overwhelmingly kept going by listeners like you who go to MaximumFun.org and become members. We thank every one of you, but we also have a couple of other sponsors. Firstly, Aura Frames. You know, Father's Day is coming up. Dad has a lot of stories he likes to tell. Maybe you got some photos of those stories that you want to put in an Aura frame. This Father's Day, why not preload some of those precious memories and put them inside an Aura frame for your father? You know, next time he starts one of them old back in my day tales, maybe there's a photo there for reference. It's like a PowerPoint, a personal PowerPoint for your parents. Think of listen to all those plosive P's, and hopefully they're not popping on the microphone. Aura helps you take those memories that might just live in your head and puts them there where you can enjoy them. They pop up. Think about them. Think about good times. I have an Aura frame. I enjoy it very much because honestly, otherwise, a lot of those photos would just stay on my phone where I would forget about them and never look at them again. They've got free unlimited storage. You can add as many photos or videos as you want. Keep adding from anywhere, anytime. Each frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag. Premium price tag. Plosives. They're the top-rated app as well. Reached number 1 in the App Store on Christmas Day in 2025. Aura makes it easy to shop for your dad this Father's Day. They're named number 1 by Wirecutter, and you can save now by visiting auraframes.com. For a limited time, listeners can get $35 off their best-selling Carver matte frame with code FLOP. That's auraframes.com, promo code FLOP. Support this show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. And oh, my friends, we also have a second sponsor. It's Squarespace. You know, if you're a business person on the internet, or even maybe you just got a side hustle, Squarespace gives you everything you need to offer services and get paid all in one place. Make a website and get paid on time with professional on-brand invoices, online payments. You can use their tools to streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools. And with their cutting-edge design, a complete library of professionally designed and award-winning, thank you very much, not award-winning. That's not even a word. Come on, me. Award-winning website templates with options for every use and category. You've got intuitive drag and drop editing, beautiful styling options. You don't need to know about HTML. You just got to use their what you see is what you get drag and drop interface. So if you're interested, head to squarespace.com/flop for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code FLOP to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Let's move on to a next movie from 1992. Out of the 4 films featuring this continuity of this character, the 92 installment is the only one with credits without the character's logo. So there you go. A little bit of boring trivia for you.
4 installments with this character.
Mm-hmm. Well, this sort of like general continuity of the character.
James Bond? Is it a James Bond movie?
Here's one you'll enjoy because it's the rare incorrectly regarded as goof.
Okay.
IMDb's best category, incorrectly regarded as goof. People bending backwards to justify various things. When Redacted plays the CD, just for fun, he scratches it back and forth like a record a few times, and it sounds like record scratches. Although the technology to do so in real life was not invented until much later. Redacted is shown having several pieces of advanced technology that were impossible for the time. So that was not really a goof, guys. You just had advanced technology that could scratch CDs. Like he had it
technology.
For some reason. He thought it might be useful to do that.
All right. Now, I'm thinking it's
Scratching
not.
CDs.
Now I think it's not James Bond because I don't see James Bond scratching a CD like a record for a
That would have
goof.
been pretty cool. Though.
Yeah. There's 4 movies in this version of the continuity of this character.
Yeah.
Is this
And
sound like
the weird thing
is
is,
like Batman Returns,
it
right?
is Batman Returns.
Oh, okay.
Because
Damn it.
technically, those first 4 movies are all supposedly in the same continuity, even though they're wildly different in
They're
style.
incredibly different. You have different actors playing Batman at different points, and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all now in the they're all now in the DC continuity, right? As of the Flash movie.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But
They,
so
that's
what
what
other
we
clues
need.
what other clues did you have for Batman Returns?
Well, I did have one more that was
Which
a
I
gimme
also saw in the
that I
theaters,
just
yeah.
thought was
Yeah, of course.
fun.
You're like Danny DeVito plays the Penguin in this movie.
It is Penguin related. It is
Okay.
the trivia here is the production.
Paul Rubens playing the Penguin's dad.
No.
Oh.
I mean, well, he did, but that's not the
That's not the
production wanted to use king penguins, but the only tame ones in captivity were at a bird sanctuary in the Cotswolds, deep in the English countryside. So the birds were flown to the States in the refrigerated hold of a plane. They were given their own refrigerated trailer and swimming pool with half a ton of fresh ice every day and had fresh fish delivered daily straight from the docks. Even though the temperature outside frequently topped 100 degrees, the whole set was refrigerated down to 35 degrees. The birds also had an around-the-clock bodyguard. The birds clearly enjoyed the experience as, following their stint in Hollywood, most of them had mated and produced eggs, the sign of a contented penguin.
Oh,
So that
What
was
I
a
like
penguin
is-
vacation for these
that
penguins.
sounds great. I mean, if anything, that movie is worth it so that those penguins had a cool vacation,
If anything.
unintended. But I
Also,
think that
the fact that it has probably 2 of the best supervillain performances of all time.
in Christopher Walken as Max Shrek and that one guy who plays his son, Dad,
Yes.
save yourself. I think that trivia fact was written with a hint of like, can you believe they did all this for penguins? That's the least of what they should have done. I'm glad they took care of
That
those
was very
penguins.
sweet.
Yes.
Like, they should treat the penguin actors well.
Treat the penguins as living things, that have specific needs. So Dan, what did you think about Batman Returns when you saw it in the theaters?
I loved Batman Returns. I mean, I do think that at the time I was a bit confused at it compared to the first Batman, which is like still Tim Burton-y, but a much
super
more
tight.
straightforward take on Batman.
This one is much more. It stops being a Batman movie for big chunks of the movie.
Yeah. I was a little more mixed as a kid, but like Gremlins 2, where as a kid I was a little more mixed. Like I thought this was like kind of like a funny horror movie, not a cartoon come to life. I've only come to love it more and more over the years as I've grown used to what it is.
So when I first saw Batman Returns, I was like, I think it is birthdayable for sure. That Batman was a huge movie. You're going to see the sequel. Batman Returns, I remember seeing it and being like, it made me really uncomfortable. It was like, this is darker and weirder than I expected, but I have come to like it more and more as time goes on. I still don't like that Batman just is shooting people in the beginning of the movie. But I do like, as opposed to Gremlins 2, which I loved from the moment it started.
And you like it when gremlins shoot people in Gremlins 2.
I mean, the thing is, gremlins are villains. So, yes,
Yeah.
I do like it when they shoot people. But Batman is a hero, so he should not shoot people.
Yeah.
Especially when his whole thing in the comics, or one of his whole things is, I don't kill, I don't use guns. Like, at this point, that had been established for, I think, 30 years at least,
Yeah.
So, maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But that's okay. I can be wrong about things. I'm not perfect.
Just for
I'm not Batman.
context, because I think it's kind of fun. The other movies
Yeah, it's
that were
a
big
laugh.
at
Yeah,
the
what else
time.
could you have seen? Yeah.
We had also in the top 10 Sister Act, Patriot Games, House Sitter, Lethal Weapon 3, Far and Away,
Okay.
Encino Man, Alien
Yep.
3, Class
Yep.
Act, and Basic Instinct.
Now, most of those I did not see in the theaters, yet somehow Far and Away I saw in the theaters. My dad wanted to see it so badly.
Really?
Because he wanted to see a historical drama. He was like, a drama about the land rush? Yes, I want to see this. And we went to go see it.
Ron Howard? Please.
Yeah, I feel like I don't think I saw very many of those in the theater, which is weird.
I definitely saw Sister Act in the theater also. But
I weirdly saw Alien 3 in the theater, even though seems like I still would have been kind of young for it, but I did.
I was obsessed with Alien 3. I didn't get to see it in the theater, but my parents saw it. and they were like, okay, you can rent it when it comes out. So I was like counting down the fucking days. I had like the Alien 3 trading cards. I was like super into it.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed when I saw it eventually.
Yeah,
but I still liked it. Yeah.
I still liked it, but was a little disappointed. It was one of those like, I like Alien and Aliens so much, like I have to like Alien 3.
Yeah, but that's hard because Alien 3 has its ups and downs, but like to be coming after Alien and Aliens, like how do you follow that up?
Yes,
Like that's almost impossible.
Okay, this is one that I think you're going to get almost immediately.
What year is it?
1993.
Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Come on, man. What else are you going to say for your birthday in 1993, dude? Come on.
Yeah.
A
That's
summer
it.
movie in 1993? Are you crazy?
But also, like, the biggest movie in the world. You're finally going to get to see realistic dinosaurs on screen. It's your birthday. You're a young man. Yes, of course. This is what you're
Yes.
seeing.
I'm just going to give these were
You're like,
kind
no,
of
I went to see Rising Sun for my birthday that year. Like, what are you doing, Dan?
these were kind of boring ones because I knew that you would immediately get it. So I'm just going to give you that little extra.
When Newman gets spit in the face.
We got a goof here.
Dinosaurs are not actually alive anymore.
Hammond has a pronounced Scottish accent at the start of the film, which deteriorates markedly in just a couple of scenes. By the end of the film, he has an upper-class English accent. This is something that I have never noticed in Jurassic Park. Is this true, Elliot?
To be honest, I will have to pay closer attention. I think I'm so keyed in for dinosaurs. I'm not really paying that close enough attention to Richard Attenborough's performance. You know, I think it. You know what? But I bet it's by the end. I think his accent has become more like elegant, more dignified. So I think that might be true. That might be true. Yeah.
This is a movie, like, I know that you adore it. Like, as a kid, like, I had just read the book, and I loved Steven Spielberg movies. I loved Jaws a lot, and I was a little disappointed by Jurassic Park because I didn't feel like it had, like, the elegance of, like,
I
some
think
of that.
that's true a little bit. I think Jurassic Park, if it wasn't for the effects, would not stand as high in Steven Spielberg's, filmography. But like, I think you cannot overestimate the power of a movie showing you something you cannot see in any other way.
Yeah.
That the only way you can ever see this is through a movie, and to see it in a movie and feel like I'm seeing it, like it looks so real. And then we watch, it's one that my
Truly,
kids both
like the first time.
Yes, for the first time, not just in movies, for the first time in human history, you are seeing what it would look like if dinosaurs were living now. You just can't. I can't overestimate how amazing that is. Even though the movie itself, it's not like there's sequences that are fantastic in it, but it's not E.T. It's not Raiders. But it's still. But I saw that movie. I saw a sneak preview of it the night before it came out. So I saw it. It was an 11:45 screening the night before it came out. Then after school the next day, I went to see it again. And then I think I saw it, I don't know how many more times in the theaters. Like, I just couldn't get enough of it.
Mr. and Mrs. Kalin, your son hasn't been in school all year.
Well, that was like me. I remember going on a birthday party to see like a morning screening of Last of the Mohicans. And then I went again later that night because I was like, this movie fucking rocks.
I mean, like, a lot of people love Last of the Mohicans. I saw that as an adult, and I was like almost immediately bored by it.
Yeah, I mean, I was a
don't
kid
know.
looking for battles, and they served them up.
Last of the Mohicans, I think as a kid I found it very boring, but as a grown up, I think it's really good. But I totally get, Dan, you seeing it. You don't have the same connection to dinosaurs necessarily that I have.
I think that was a big part.
That this was like there was one. As I've said this many times to my family, there's one thing I hope I live to see, and that is real proof of extraterrestrial life somewhere in the universe. Like, I don't think I will live to see that, but it's something I want more than anything else. And like next to that would be to see a dinosaur. Like, I know I'm never going to be able to do that, and so this is the closest I'm going to come. So
you're hyped for Disclosure Day, I'd imagine.
Again, that's not. I've seen movies with aliens in them. Like, to see a movie about aliens is not as exciting because I've seen that before.
But have you seen a movie about disclosing that aliens exist?
That aliens exist.
There's so many billboards about that in LA, and and the font looks just enough like the font in the Disclosure poster that I'm like, is this about aliens sexually harassing Michael Douglas? Like, what's going on?
early reviews have been
Early
very
word,
positive.
positive.
And I believe it because it's Spielberg. But like, man, those trailers do nothing for me.
The like one shot of the car bursting through a house. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. For some reason, there's like as we got closer to the present day, records got spottier on the two websites I was checking. I only have the top 5 for this, but of course, Jurassic Park topped the weekend, and then we've got
Oh, it did.
Last Action
Oh, really?
Hero.
Really, the highest grossing movie of all time up to that point?
Last Action,
Last Action
Hero.
Hero. That's an underrated movie. That's a fun movie.
Cliffhanger, Unforgiven.
That's an underrated
Hell
movie.
yeah.
That's a fun movie.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, did you say Unforgiven?
Unforgiven and
Hell
Scent of a
yeah.
Woman.
Scent of a Woman, I don't like that much. But the rest of those are really good.
So yeah, it's a fun weekend.
I don't like Scent of the Woman. Scent of Woman's record message, which is never rat.
I
I'm
know.
Like,
Well,
no, this is
I mean,
this is
Even
ridiculous.
as a kid, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The fundamental flaw with that movie is that Chris O'Donnell's character and Philip Seymour Hoffman should have been swapped.
Yes, they should have been swapped. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we've reached the end. This is the last movie.
Also, Al Pacino plays it a little subtle.
This is the
He could
last
push
movie.
it a little more.
But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate you going on this journey with me. It's like even though I didn't know you as a child, you've joined me on these birthdays.
Oh, I wish we could have. Yeah. But as adults, it would be weird.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
In this 1994 film, the female
Forrest Gump.
lead's gracelessness in the film stems from the first scene she shot. When she waited for the title character to help her down, instead he took her parasol and walked away. She tried to get down alone and flopped to the ground. The director liked it so much that he kept it in the film and staged more scenes of her stumbling, being dumped through windows, etc. So we got a parasol in there.
What, the Mummy?
Parasol.
By the way,
that's
The Mummy is a
99, The
perfect
Mummy.
birthday gift.
No, it's a
That's
birthday
a perfect
gift.
birthday movie.
What
Yeah,
is
it's a
The
gift
Mummy?
to your
Give
eyeballs.
someone a
idiot.
mummy. Someone's got a birthday? Give them
It's
a
already
mummy.
wrapped.
Just give him a mummy.
It's already wrapped up.
It is wrapped.
Yep.
Don't unwrap it, though. You will
Don't
not
unwrap
be
it.
happy.
No.
It's a
Comes in a
display
gift
piece.
box. Yeah.
Here's something that might help you out.
I'm gonna need one more. Yeah.
Anachronism.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
The playing cards used at the tournament have rounded corners as modern decks
Maverick.
do. Yep.
It's
Yep.
Hell
Maverick.
yeah, Maverick. I like that one.
There you go. Yeah.
And this extra bit of
Are they saying those playing cards are too modern? They wouldn't have had rounded corners.
no, they would have straight corners. This last bit of goofery, I liked, and it makes a good point. In the final hand,
Sometimes goofs are right. Dan he gets mad at goofs when they're wrong, but he'll give them credit when they're right. You know.
no, it's true. This one makes a good point. In the last hand, the dealer, who was in on it with Angel, swaps out the shuffled deck with a stacked one to give Angel a small straight flush. However, that would work only if the other two players had really strong hands, but not as strong as Angel's. Commodore had 4 of a kind, which fits, but stacking the deck in such a way that Maverick gets a royal flush in the same hand makes no sense. And that is true. The ghost of William Goldman, please come and answer for your crimes. This
I mean,
and
of
Dreamcatcher.
which Dreamcatcher would be the main one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This
the
is
primary one.
this is a distant second.
Very distant.
Okay, so what were some of the other movies against Maverick? This was one I did not see in the theater. I saw it on video, and I remember, I think, watching it twice.
I
The
really
weekend I
enjoyed
rented
it.
it.
I really enjoyed
I
Maverick.
saw it in the theater. I saw it in the theater also, and I really liked it when I saw it. And I remember this was one of those movies where it was not a big hit. It was like did well. It was a hit, but I remember people being like, that wasn't so good. And I was like, really? I really liked it a lot.
It's
I haven't
just
seen
like
it
a
in
fun,
years.
like light comedy. You know, like obviously Mel Gibson is hard to watch these days, but you know,
Yeah,
Jodie
that's gonna be a
Foster.
tough one for me to revisit without
yeah,
watching
but James
it in a
Garner always
home,
goes
not
down
mine.
easy.
James
Yeah.
Garner is so charming. Jodie Foster gets to do comedy, which he rarely gets to
Yes.
do, and she's funny.
Which is
in
too
it.
bad because Jodie Foster is so funny. Like Jodie
Yeah.
Foster can be a very funny performer. I wish she got to do comedy more often. Yeah.
But yeah, for some reason, and I looked on various sites, but for this date, my sources only gave me as other movies The Flintstones and Schindler's List. So the real gamut there.
I mean, again, both movies I also saw in theaters, but I think Schindler's List is not really a birthday, not really a birthday movie.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think
That's
that might
I
make
feel
you a
like
little
going to
sad on
see
your
that
birthday.
on your birthday is a bit of a shonda, right?
I mean, the opposite of a shant, it's a mitzvah. You know, you're remembering those we've lost on your birthday, but it's not a fun thing to do. You know.
Yeah.
No.
But I think and the Flintstones is that's one of those ones
I've
where
never
I
seen
remember
the Flintstones movie. Is it something I should watch?
I've not seen it since I saw it in the
Do you
theater as a
like
kid.
corporate intrigue?
It's like here's a movie about cavemen. And they live alongside dinosaurs, but most of the movie is about who's going to get control of the corporation. And it's like, who cares? There's so many of those movies. And
Who's the evil guy? Rob Lowe or some shit?
It's Kyle MacLachlan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he do anything that's like psychosexual?
Not in the Flints. Oh no, I mean he does have like a secretary that he's having
And Halle Berry
a sexy relationship with.
is also
the Halle Berry
like
character.
the bad guy. She's playing.
The
Is she
two
playing
of them, I
Sharon
think-
Stone? Like I think that's the name that they gave her. That's the joke.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, it's a movie that like has amazing production design, but it just like fails at understanding what anyone might want to see in a Flintstones movie.
It's just not a very funny movie. And I mean, the one joke that I remember from it is they're all these kids playing at a playground, and then a pteranodon, you see its shadow swoop by overhead, and everybody runs away, and then just a huge, enormous amount of bird shit falls on the playground. And like that's the joke. That's it. You know, that's the level of the movie. So, and that's the one joke in the movie that was funny enough that I remember it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for going on this birthday odyssey with me, this remembrance of things past. This has been the Flophouse Podcast, a podcast about movies, usually bad ones. We're on the Maximum Fun Network. Go to MaximumFun.org to check out other great shows on the network. Check out Howl Dottie. Just try and figure out how it's spelled and Google it, and you'll see what our producer Alex Smith is up to. A lot of fun stuff. You'll enjoy that as well. But for this Flophouse Mini, I've been Dan McCoy.
I'm Stuart Wellington.
And I'm Elliot Kalin, wishing Dan a happy birthday in the future and a happy many birthdays of the past.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
And many birthdays in the future too. I'm not saying this should be his last one.
No, just
I'd like to
willing.
have many more in the future. Let me don't cut that out, but let me say this being better. And I'm Elliot Kalin, wishing Dan McCoy many happy birthdays for those we've missed and those yet to come that we will celebrate with him.
Oh, an excellent toast. Thank you.
Yeah.
Maximum Fun
A worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows.
supported
directly
by you.